Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Digital Relativity, a tradigital marketing agency crafting holistic strategies that engage and educate customers by pairing digital and traditional advertising to grow your business. More info at digitalrelativity.com.
There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser and by the West Virginia Department of Tourism, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Kathy Matea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Ohio. And welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Matea, and we are back at one of our favorite places on the campus of Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. Yay! Our big thanks to OU Performing Arts for making us feel so welcome to come back. And to everyone from our affiliate WOUB here in Athens, thank you. And thank you all for joining us here on the radio. We have a great show for you. Rissi Palmer, a wonderful country and soul writer and singer who hosts her own radio show called Color Me Country. We have the incomparable Cheryl Wheeler. She's back with us. It's always so great to hear from Cheryl. Yeah. Later on in this hour, we have a set from Maia Sharp and Lexington, Kentucky soul rocking ensemble Joslyn and the Sweet Compression will be with us. Yeah. But we're going to start the show with a pianist, singer, songwriter, and producer. He's best known as a session player and sideman, although he's made 7 albums of his own. His discography includes playing on or producing many records we all know, including Mark Cohn's stunning debut album, The Seldom Seen, Jonathan Edwards, Sean Colvin, Judy Collins, and his longtime touring and producing collaboration with Cheryl Wheeler. He's been called a musical Mark Twain. His latest album is Long List of Priors. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Kenny White.
Thank you very much. I don't like this guy, and I don't want him here. And I'm not really crazy about you either, my dear. And to tell you the truth, I think you all better leave. You're just using up the air that I breathe. But didn't I see you on Avenue B, reading some miserable lame poetry? And I remember thinking, why don't you just get a job? All this whining and moaning, man, you don't know hard. I've been down, but never like this. I'm dark and despondent and easily pissed. Or maybe I just need a good therapist. Yeah, I've been down, but never like this. I will sing what I want to, you beady-eyed mole. Find someone else's soul to cajole. I'm no fresh fly Johnny-come-lately. I prefer my songs in a minor key. Yeah, I've been down, but never like this. I'm crampy and cranky and certainly pissed. Well, don't ask me to smile, I will resist. I've been down, but never like this. Now all of a sudden there are things to avoid. I used to be fun, but now I'm annoyed. And it doesn't help any to read the tabloids. Are we more in harm's way or just more paranoid? Tell me again, you think I'm stressed? You think I got issues I need to address? Well, I can't argue that. Tell me, how do I keep these visions away and get back to sleep? Well, I'm thinking Montana, Saskatchewan. I'm thinking about some boat I could get on. But wait just a minute, I love NYC. Let those sick sons of bitches just try to get me. Up and down, but never like this. I'm nauseous, neurotic, primarily pissed. And now someone resents the fact I exist. Yes, I've been down, but never like this. I've been down, but never like this. Thank you very much. I live in New York City, if you haven't noticed. Actually, I live in Brooklyn, New York, and happy to be in Athens, Ohio tonight, and happy to be back on Mountain Stage. This is such a great show, and they've been very welcoming to me for 19 years now, so I was fresh out of junior high school. My last record is called Long List of Priors. It's a few years old now, but the last 2 years don't really count, do they? I had the good fortune of having David Crosby come across the country and sing on a couple songs on this record, and this is one of them. It's called Another Bell Unanswered. Tried hard to be strong for you, so your path was clear. All I do is long for you and wish you'd come back here. Each morning sun would promise hope. To me it said, okay, get up, time for your heart to start to break again today. Well, somewhere along the line, your love divided into two. A match between desire and what you thought was right to do. Is Mercury in retrograde? Did the stars fall out of line? I need a better reason than it just was not our time. Now you turn the page and you send your best to me. Was it a momentary journey or a broken destiny? Another bell unanswered, another unplayed song. If our fate was in the heavens, this time the heavens got it wrong. Who knows where we'll be standing a couple years from now. My boyish looks long abandoned, though I still pretend somehow. The day always seems to come when hope no longer springs, and all those lovely notes must then return to their strings. But every now and then, clear out of the blue, something will remind you how much more there was to do. Might be out there in the shadow as you pull the evening blinds. You'll wonder where he is and if you ever cross his mind. Now the gray geese call, and winter finds its voice, and the leaves will fall as if they had a choice. It's just another bell unanswered, another unplayed song. If our fate was in the heavens, this time the heavens. If our fate was in the heavens, this time the heavens got it wrong. You all students of OU? I remember graduation, not mine. I made it for a year and a half, and I was in line, Rutgers in New Jersey. I was in line for my second semester, my sophomore year, and the line was really long to sign up for classes, and I was really hungry. And I said, I think that's enough for me. So I left right then. I'm going to play a song that I wrote quite a while ago. I wrote the music, and it sounded like it harkened back to the years of the American songbook, you know, the 40s and 50s songs. And I said, well, I'm not really practiced in the art and writing that type of lyric, so I tried to write one, and it didn't really work. And I tried again, and that didn't really work. So I gave it to a few other people to try, and that didn't really work, although they thought it did. And I took it out 11 years later and wrote this lyric to it. This is called What Good Would That Do Me Now? I thought of all the words I might have said. You know, the ones that come into your head later on. But you become a stranger, and our love took its final bow. So what good would that do me now? So few prayers have risen from my lips. I feel we should be steering our own ships in these times. But if tonight gets any darker, I might send one up anyhow. But what good would that do me now? It's been so long, the heart recognized the cold. The summer vine's gone brittle, the maples turning gold. I know how to survive this, that's not the mystery. What I want to know is there someone for me? Well, maybe I misjudged you. It's easy to have done. Even shards of glass can pass for diamonds in the sun. A Could it be we never had that kind of love? When you think forever would still not be enough, no. Right now I guess the only thing that's known is that it's time to learn to sleep alone again. But I'll hold you till the morning, or at least as long as dreams allow. But what good would that do me now? What good would that do me now? That's very nice of you, thanks. Anybody have access to Michael Bublé or Diana Krall, please lend them that song. I want to do one more song. I think this is going to be airing this show right near Mother's Day, so I'll play a song I wrote from my mother, because I'm topical. My parents were married in 1943. My father came home on a 3-day furlough. He was in Italy for most of World War II. He came home for 3 days to New York City. They sealed the deal, and he shipped out for the next 2.5 years, she not knowing most of the time whether or not he was alive. And he was. Otherwise, I'd be about 10 years older. He came home and they made up for it with a vengeance. They were together for just months shy of 60 years. And when I say together, my father was a factory worker in New York City, worked at the shipping department in the garment district. My mother worked a retail outlet store upstairs, so 5 days a week they ate 3 meals a day together. They played golf on weekends together. They never took a separate vacation. They were joined at the hip for 60 years, proving 2 things to me. 1, it was a simpler time. 2, not all genes are hereditary. Needless to say, when my father passed away in 2003, things changed for my mother pretty drastically, and she took to forgetting many things. It wasn't quite Alzheimer's, but it was some dementia of some form. And I played her this song that I wrote for her about 5 times, and each time she thought it was new, so that was good. She was forgetting most things, but she lived in Fort Lauderdale. Nobody noticed. Anyway, she came to visit me soon after that. I was living in Greenwich Village in New York, and she said, "Oh, I don't want to go window shopping. I want to see some of the stores." And it had been years since she had been there, and she was always a big window shopper because they never had a ton of money. And so the first place we went to was a kind of a boutique-y place, of course, in the village. And we're in there for 30 seconds. I hear, "Kenneth Paul, $200 for dungarees." And it would have embarrassed me, except I knew that none of the salespeople had a clue as to what dungarees were. So she said, "Look at this shirt. It has holes in it and looks like it needs to be laundered already." I said, "That's why it's so expensive, Mom." And we were leaving, and she spotted these 6-inch bejeweled heels in the window and stared at them for 20, 30 seconds. You know, she's 89 years old at this point, or 90 years old. And I said, "Oh, this ought to be good." And after about 30 seconds, she turns to me. She said, "I would sell my soul for those shoes." Anyway, I wrote this for her, and thank you so much for listening. Thanks to Mountain Stage. Found my keys in the door, left my bag at the store. Now I'm thinking of first grade from out of the blue. Bunch of pills in the drawer, not a clue what they're for, but I'm sure that the last time I took them I knew. Time's such a crook, unless the good book fools you into thinking that you'll be okay. It's a fictional place, but you know, just in case, here's my number. Call me when you're on your way. I remember each rhyme that he wrote from the front line. Now 60 years later, if I could still add. But asked me to say where I had lunch today, and I swear I can't tell you, and I'll just get mad. But I'd do it all again. I might rewrite the end to where I go, and this time he'd stay. Hey, if you've half a mind to come visit sometime, I'd love that. Call me when you're on your way. And if I'm not here when you come, stay out of the sun and don't trust anyone who'd wear a toupee. Keep your eye on the weather, still carry a sweater, and find a girl you can be good to someday. Hey, don't worry none, I'm as tough as they come, and I know how you are with these matters. It's a bitch getting old, need more light, always cold, and afraid when I fall I will shatter. But if death came tonight, I'd be swimming in light, all of my debt finally paid. And then I would drip dry in the sweet by and by. But listen, call me when you're on your way. Hey, I'd even leave you a treat, does the Grim Reaper eat? But call me when you're on your way. Hey, hey, thank you very much.
Kenny White. Yeah. Oh, Kenny was like the most in-demand piano player in the studios of New York in the 80s and 90s, and he also produced and arranged hundreds of commercials. He said he had such a good time because he got to play so many different styles of music and work with so many different people. He did like Chevy's Heartbeat of America campaign, and he reminded me the last time I saw him, he did a Lipton iced tea commercial that I sang. So there you have it. His latest album is Long List of Priors. That was Kenny White. I'm going to get my guitar and sing one for you tonight. And yeah, thanks. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate that. I'm going to be singing with the Mountain Stage Band tonight, and I want to tell you who they are. Ron Soul back there on acoustic guitar is the leader of our band. Michael Lipton plays electric guitar back there. Bob Thompson is over at the piano, our very own. Steve Hill is playing the bass, and Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Well, this is going to air in the springtime, and so I thought this might be kind of an appropriate song. This is a song I recorded many years ago, and I still sing it almost every night. Pat Alger and Ralph Murphy wrote this song, and you know, you find the ones that you really love are the ones that you keep singing over and over again over the years. Sometimes I stop on my way home and watch the children play, and I wonder if they wonder what they'll be someday. Some will dream a big dream and make it all come true, while others go on dreaming of things they'll never do. We're all just seeds in God's hands. We start the same, but where we land is sometimes fertile soil and sometimes sand. We're all just seeds in God's hands. I saw a friend the other day I hardly recognized. He'd done a lot of living since I last looked in his eyes. He told his tale of how he'd failed, the lessons he'd been taught, but he offered no excuses, and he left me with this thought: we're all just seeds in God's hands. We start the same, but where we land is sometimes fertile soil and sometimes sand. We're all just seeds in God's hands. And as I'm standing at a crossroads once again, I'm reminded we're all the same when we begin. And in the end, we're all just seeds in God's hand. We start the same, but where we land is sometimes fertile soil and sometimes sand. We're all just seeds in God's hands. We're all just seeds in God's hands. Thank you very much. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe. And please leave a review wherever it is you listen. Our next performers tonight are a band based out of Lexington, Kentucky. Their lead singer, Joslyn Hampton, grew up singing in the church and later got into musical theater. She honed her chops singing backup vocals, and she studied opera in college. Her stepfather was a touring guitarist for years, working with Buddy Guy, Van Morrison, and for a long time, Junior Wells. They co-wrote all but one of the songs on the band's namesake debut album, and he helped her put together this ace band. The result is a mix of funk, R&B, soul, and rock, all performed with a tight, groove-oriented swagger. Please welcome to the mountain stage, Joslyn and the Sweet Compression.
One, two, three, I got love on the double. Had a man and somehow ended up with another. If I don't make a choice, I'm choosing a world of trouble. You just can't be in love on the double. I got love on the double. Had a man and somehow ended up with another. At first it all seemed cool, then real life burst the bubble. You just can't be in love on the double. I got to thinking I could have it all. I was having fun, how can that be wrong? Soon as I figured out I wanted more than just a ball, I knew I couldn't go on like this for long. I was having fun, how can that be wrong? Soon as I figured out I wanted more than just a ball, I knew I couldn't go on like this for long. I got love on the double. Had a man and somehow ended up with another. If I don't make a choice, I'm choosing a world of trouble. You just can't be in love on the double, yeah. I'm in love with the double, yeah. On the double, the double. Ooh, yeah. The double, 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 yeah. I got love on the double. me what else fill the space. And if I was someone, could you depend on what you count on me for? Observe the way I clear the stones out of your pathway. Make it smooth for you to move along. Just see that when I needed, things all happen my way. Honey, be there right where you belong. Honey, be what I want you to be. Adore me all the time. Give me everything I need. Honey, see what I want you to see. I can give you a time. Use it for harmony.
Thank you very much, John.
My eyes refuse to open. I cannot hear a sound. While they talk about me all over town. I've been left completely shattered and utterly alone. Despite the pity in the voices on the telephone. If there's no chance I'll see your face at my door, somebody please help me see what I'm living for.
Thank you so much, y'all. We do have a couple more for you guys. If you do like that song, it is available after the show, so go pick that up.
What you think you see? It's not all just in your mind. You don't get it for free. You got an agreement to sign. So set your alarm, 'cause I'll need a hard-working man. I'm not determined to hold this whole world in my hand, and I need you to understand. I'm authentic, I'm for real deal. Stand back and watch me shine. You're used to snacks, won't you prefer a meal? Ask around, they'll say I'm gonna fight. Best I look ahead, suffering gets so far behind. Good fortune is dead, that's what you should have on your mind. I've done it on my own, I'm ready, you know what I mean. But I need you to see, if you're part of my scene, there's no in between. No imitation, I'm the real deal. Step back and watch my stride. You're used to snacks, won't you prefer a meal? Ask around, they'll say I'm gonna fight. Strong winds will come to blow you off course. Proceed with caution, 'cause I am a force. If you are careful, I'll light up your way. But if you betray me, you'll surely regret that day. No imitation, I'm the real deal. Step back and watch my stride. You're used to snacks, won't you prefer a meal? Ask around, they'll say I'm gonna fight. No imitation, I'm the real deal. Step back and watch my stride. No more snacks, boy, enjoy your meal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight. Watch my stride. Bona fide, yeah. Watch my stride. Bona fide.
Thank you guys so much for having us tonight on Mountain Stage. It is an honor to entertain you. We got one more for you. Again, if you do like what you hear, please check us out, y'all. Joslyn and the Sweet Compression.
What did you think was gonna happen when you touched me and you looked at me that way? Did you expect to get some resistance? Or is this just some game you like to play? Were you looking for a no, no, no? When you got there, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah. told me I was who you dreamed you'd find. Did you think I'd say you're gonna have to leave now? When you said you couldn't get me off your mind. Were you looking for a go, go, go? When you got there, you can't say. Ooh, ah. Two voices trying to tell me what I already know. Half of me said don't trust how you feel. This time I'm listening to the other. I'm with the sound that says just close the deal. This time I'm not running for cover. After so long, my lonely days are gone. After so long, my lonely days are gone. What did you think was gonna happen when you held me and you gazed into my eyes? Did you think I'd toss away my chance of real love? When I pulled you close, were you really so surprised? Were you looking for a no, no, no? When you got there, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah. Two voices trying to tell me what I already know. Half of me said don't get burned by fire. This time I'm listening to the other. I don't see danger in my heart's desire. This time I'm not running for cover. Ooh, what did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen? Were you looking for a no, no, no? You got there, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
That was Joslyn and the Sweet Compression. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Her stepfather is named Marty Charters, and he was the catalyst for helping her start this band. He was reaching across the generations in the later years of his career to help Joslyn begin hers. And he said, I saw in an interview, he said he wanted to help her break out of like being the greatest cover band singer ever and establish her own sound. And boy, has she, have they. Their debut album is Joslyn and the Sweet Compression. That was Joslyn and the Sweet Compression. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. And you can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. Our next performer is a singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and producer. Her songs have been recorded by Bonnie Raitt, the Dixie Chicks, Trisha Yearwood, Keb Mo, Terry Clark, and Cher, just to name a few. And she also reminded me, I've recorded one of her songs too. She's produced recordings for Edwin McCain and Art Garfunkel, and she's made 8 solo albums. She's a longtime favorite among her fellow songwriters, and she has an unmistakable voice. Her latest album is called Mercy Rising on Crooked Crown Records. Please welcome back to the mountain stage, Maia Sharp.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to start in the swamp. I hope you're feeling swampy. Stay by your side so faithfully. Could've worn a sign, said beware of me. I never wandered, no I never strayed. And nobody got by when I was at the gate. But you could mesmerize me with a barrel fire, go sneak another woman through a tear in the wire, like what we had was just a pile of old tires, and I'm your junkyard dog. Junkyard dog at the end of that chain. Junkyard dog howling out in vain. Fight for a love you don't care about, protecting something you could live without. I thought I was the queen of your castle, turns out I'm just your junkyard dog. Left me alone for hours on end, and I was true to you again and again. You had me wagging and willing for whatever you could spare. I took what you were given and followed you anywhere, like a junkyard dog at the end of that chain. Junkyard dog howling out in vain. Fight for a love you don't care about, protecting something you could live without. I thought I was the queen of your castle, turns out I'm just your junkyard dog. Don't be surprised to come home and see a collar and a chain where I used to be. You gotta find another fool, take the place of me, and be a junkyard dog at the end of that chain. Junkyard dog howling out in vain. Fight for a love you don't care about, protecting something you could live without. I thought I was the queen of your castle, turns out just your junkyard dog. Thank you, folks. I heard a couple howls out there. I appreciate that. All right, well, that one was off of the new record, Mercy Rising, as is this one. And this one is for all of us, all of you and me included, who feel like they, or who thought that they could compartmentalize an issue. Like, I don't have to deal with this right now. I'm just going to put it in a little box on a shelf. And inevitably, that thing will get out of the box, and now it's really pissed. And so if you had only dealt with it when it first showed up, but, you know, lessons learned a little too late. Here we go. So this one is the single off the record, Back Burner. I tried to put you on the back burner, let you simmer on low, while I tended to the party and the overflow, so you wouldn't boil over. I'd give a little stir, maybe take a little taste just to make sure. It's a hell of a way to say, turn the flame up higher. When I put you on the back burner, you set the place on fire. Oh, the party got awkward. I hope I didn't let them down, but I just couldn't keep my cool with you dancing around. And there's still champagne and I still want you, and maybe I was hoping this is what you do. It's a hell of a way to say, turn the flame up higher. When I put you on the back burner, you set the place on fire. On fire. Time is all I was asking for. I had a dream that you waited for me, but like a lot of dreams go, I woke up in the ash of the afterglow. It's a hell of a way to pay for my desire, and it's a hell of a way to say, It is so fun to look back and there's a band. There is not just a band, a badass band. You guys, thank you so much for playing with me and learning these tunes. And, I mean, whatever, you know, it's not a big deal, but like, Kathy Mattea is my background singer. And my friend Rissi Palmer will be joining us on this next song. I know that they're here for other reasons, but just for the next song or two, can we just pretend like you're mine, all mine? Is that all right? Okay. Here's another one off the new album. This one was written. Okay, first of all, more of this album than any of my previous albums are written from the cold, hard truth. And this one, and maybe it's because like I'm not 25 anymore and I had some truths to tell now. And, you know, it might be that. So I had a lot of questions surrounding someone, and I was just kind of waiting for those answers and hitting my head against a wall, hoping for the answers. And I finally realized I might just never have those answers, and all I can control is how I respond to that situation. So I can continue with the wall to head thing, or I could just choose to love whatever the response is. It's okay. My response is I'm not going to resent. I'm just going to love. that point of view is slightly more evolved than the woman that you see in front of you now. But every time I sing it, I feel like I get a little bit closer to being her. So I appreciate the platform to sing this song and get just a little closer and have this killer background group with me. Thank you so much. Never again, or just not today. The first of our kind, or the oldest cliche. Right down the middle, or missed it by far. Well, I love you, whatever we are. Kicking the habit, or up in the dose. Two airplanes flying uncomfortably close. The leftover light from a long gone star. I love you, whatever we are. Been it all, still don't have a clue what you are to me, what I am to you. It's making me better. It's breaking my heart, loving someone forever, whatever we are. Stuck in my memories, we're trying to move on, changing the station, singing along in the back of my mind or the back of your car. Oh, I love you, whatever we are. And I'm not gonna stop when it puts up a fight. I'll just learn how to see you in another new life. We've been it all. I still don't have a clue what you are to me, what I am to you. And it's breaking my heart, loving someone forever, whatever we are. You make me better. Oh, you'll break my heart, and I'll love you forever, whatever we are. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, Kathy and Rissi. Yes, we're going to be kind. We have one more for you. I wrote this with my buddies Dean Fields and Mindy Smith, both wonderful singer-songwriters. And we got together, we were having kind of a cranky day, and we started sharing just kind of where we were. This is about 3 years ago now, I want to say, and we were, just kind of overall like disillusioned and kind of talking about like places we didn't want to be and people that we kept meeting that we didn't meet, and we're like, who wants to hear this? Everybody has their own kind of running list of this. So we flipped the script and decided to write a song about people that we do like and the things that are working. And it ended up being kind of a short song, but
What are you going to do?
I mean, but it's all true. And I'm just going to say, I don't think I'm going out on a limb. I don't think it's too cheesy. I feel like this is a room full of people that are in this song. Would you say that?
I'd say that.
Okay, cool.
They look like nice people.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be back here on the mountain stage, at the mountain stage. And this is a brand new one. This is written since the latest album. I hope that you like. Here's your chance. It's not on a record yet, so here's your chance to give it a thumbs up or down before it goes to pressing. All right. You can put your faith in a pipe dream, jalapeno peppers in your ice cream. Well, you can wear the colors of another team. No, none of that matters to me. Go on and drive your Maserati in the slow lane. Catch a tidal wave in a hurricane. You got 27 letters in your last name. It doesn't make a difference to me. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. If you got a good heart, that's a good start. If you want to be a friend of mine, rich or broke, drink or smoke, to me it's all Pepsi, Coke, whatever floats your boat is fine. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. Well, you can part your hair like a palm tree, have your meat and 3 or your chickpeas, or get yourself stung saving honeybees. Call who you call when you fall on your knees. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. If you got a good heart, that's a good start. If you want to be a friend of mine, rich or broke, drink or smoke, to me it's all Pepsi, Coke, whatever floats your boat is fine. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. Some follow the rules, some break them for fun. My kind of people, we only got one. My kind of people are kind. If you got a good heart, that's a good start. If you want to be a friend of mine, rich or broke, drink or smoke, to me it's all Pepsi, Coke, whatever floats your boat is fine. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. My kind of people are kind people. My kind of people are kind. Thank you so much.
Maia Sharp. Couple of little tidbits about Maia. Her dad is also a well-known and much-respected songwriter named Randy Sharp. She's an adjunct professor at NYU, and she's also made a trio record with Art Garfunkel and Buddy Monlock. Her latest album is Mercy Rising on Crooked Crown Records. That was Maia Sharp. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WMRY in Charlottesville, Virginia, and on WOUB in Athens, Ohio. Thank you so much. We hope you can join us next week when we welcome the David Bromberg Quintet, Sarah Harmer, Arlo McKinley, and Taylor Ray, and more. This is Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Hello again, and welcome back to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm Kathy Mattea, and I'm so glad you joined us. We're so happy to be back in Athens, Ohio, on the campus of Ohio University with our friends from WOUB. And still to come, we'll hear from Rissi Palmer, who's joining us for the first time. But we're going to start this second hour with a gifted performer and much respected singer, songwriter, and storyteller. She is made for the spirit of Mountain Stage. Live performance is where she shines. Her songs have been recorded by many other artists, most famously the song Addicted by Dan Seals and Aces by my friend Susie Boggess. What she knows how to do in a single song, she also artfully applies to her live performances, leading the audience through stories and songs like a Pied Piper. It's like spending the evening with your funny, smart, talented girlfriend, even though you may never have met her personally. Her most recent album is Cheryl Wheeler Live with Kenny White. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Cheryl Wheeler.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like just sitting here having her say nice stuff about me. I'll do that for a while. This is a song I wrote when my partner and I had our wills drawn up, and that was a fun thing to do. So, if I die before you, I don't care what you do with the biology that used to be me, though I hope they don't sap me for morbid display, and I hope that you're happy, but not right away. The stuff in my closet, just jettison. All the pants are too short, the shoes are too small, the shirts are too big. What can I say? Time, sloth, and cannabis made me that way. Treat the guitars like the treasures they are. They still have secrets to tell, and they may not know why I had to go, and they've always been loved very well. And if I die before you, it might not be all bad. You can turn down the heat, you can turn up the ads, you can reset the toaster to maximum roast, and then butter the cinders you like to call toast. Oh, I I will send you a message if ever I can, just to tell you I'm fine and it's not quite the end, or I might not be able. I might just be dead, or it might really be hot as they say. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, I'm 70 now, and, well, thank you very much. Yeah, I get a lot of credit for that. But when Kathy said that my most recent album was Cheryl Wheeler Live, I wondered if the next one would be Cheryl Wheeler Dead. It could... It's possible, I suppose. Cheryl Wheeler Dead. This is another song I wrote to Kathleen that wasn't about what was going to happen when I died. Although I will tell you, when I wrote that song, about If I Die Before You, you know how sometimes there are open casket funerals, right? You know what I'm talking about? So I think a great name for a funeral home that specialized in open casket funerals would be Remains to Be Seen. Wouldn't that just be a great name? I might get out of folk music and buy a funeral home. Yeah. This is a song I wrote to my dear, dear one, Kathleen. Oh, did I point out that Kenny's with me? We tour together all the time. Feel this wind blow, scatters all these leaves like paper rain. Feel these days roll back into our winter lives again. The tangle at the garden fence is brown and dry, and you call me out and point to your November sky. I must have been Gandhi or Buddha or someone like that. I must have saved lives by the hundreds. Everywhere I went, I must have brought rest to the restless and fed the hungry too. Must have done something great to get to have you. And when the cold comes and you are by your fire and fast asleep, I'll turn a light on to watch the snow outside fall soft and deep. And when the winter morning shines all white and blue, we'll watch the dogs run through the field like children do. I must have been Gandhi or Buddha or someone like that. I must have saved lives by the hundreds. Everywhere I went, I must have brought rest to the restless and fed the hungry too. Must have done something great to get to have you. I suppose stranger things have come to pass. Many's the forest I can't see. I was so down and lost, fading fast. How did you find your way to me? Oh, I must have been Gandhi or Buddha or someone like that. I must have saved lives by the hundreds. Everywhere I went, I must have brought rest to the restless and fed the hungry too. I must have done something great to get to have you. I must have done something great. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much. Can I get a tiny bit more guitar in my monitor? Right after I wrote that was the version of that song I'd want to sing to Kathleen, but I thought maybe I'd see if I could write the version she'd want to sing to me, so. Man, this wind blows, scatters all these leaves I've raked all day, and your snot nose, little cat keeps getting in the way. I've got to take that garden fence back down, just so your local yokel friend can plow the ground. I must have been Hitler or Satan or someone like that. I must have caused death and destruction everywhere I went. I must have brought torts to the tortured and beat some nuns up too. I must have done something bad to have you. And when the cold comes and you have turned the heat to 95, I'll put some shorts on and wonder how the cats and dogs survive. And when the winter morning shines all white and blue, I'll tell you how it was when you get up at 2. I must have been Hitler or Satan or someone like that. I must have caused death and destruction everywhere I went. I must have brought torch to the tortured and drowned some puppies too. I must have done something bad to have you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to sing a song I wrote a long time ago. I think it was a long time ago. I'm 70. I don't have any idea when anything happened anymore. One time I wrote this song, and we're good. I was reading an article in Time magazine, this is many decades ago, and it was talking about the popular automatic weapons in our society. And one of the ones that it mentioned was the AR-15, which is apparently capable of firing 900 rounds a minute. And the article said that, the article presented both sides of the issue, but the one side said that hunters need them. Obviously not very good hunters. It's that school of hunting where you hold down the trigger and wait for a deer to run by. So I'm reading this article, and one idea presented is that the typical American family is fairly well armed. It's like in our kitchen, it wasn't like the machine, it was like the silverware drawer, the bread drawer, the machine gun drawer. I mean, it wasn't like that. And I was thinking about this trip that I took with my family in one time we took a trip. I was 12, so it was the 1840s. And we traveled all the way from our home in Baltimore, all the way out to the West Coast, up into Canada, down into New Mexico. Wonderful trip. And the thing is that just blows me away is we did the whole thing unarmed. Unarmed, I know. So I was kind of I was embarrassed after reading this article. I mean, what a bunch of idiots. We didn't even bring on any machine guns, anything. So I wrote a song about that trip, trying to bring my family a little more up to snuff. Now let's get the kids and pack up the car. Take that vacation we've been waiting for. Drive across this country, leave our worries far behind. singing 4-part harmony to Sweet Adeline. 'Cause I got these books and maps from AAA, and we'll visit friends and sights along the way. So bring the bikes and toys and diapers, pay the neighbors' sons. Call to stop the mail, and honey, don't forget the gun. Don't forget the guns, you know exactly what I mean. Bring the pistols, bring the Uzi and the old AR-15. We don't look for trouble, but by golly, if we're in it, it's nice to know we're free to blow 900 rounds a minute. We'll head for Chicago, stop for the night, hope for good weather and hope the kids don't fight. Well, they've never seen Mount Rushmore and they ought to understand the kind of men who forged our freedom all across this land. We'll hike up a trail and ride down the stream, stand by Old Faithful and watch her blow off steam. When we pack picnic lunches, that's not all we'll bring along, 'cause we'll be packing 45s in case anything goes wrong. Don't forget the guns, you know exactly what I mean. Bring the pistols, bring the Uzi and the old AR-15. We don't look for trouble, but by golly, if we're in it, it's nice to know we're free to blow 900 rounds a minute. And riding along, we'll follow the signs over the mountains, under the pines, up to Boot Hill where they got what they gained. In the land of the free, you've got to be brave. Bring the Uzi and the old AR-15. We don't look for trouble, but by golly, if we're in it, it's nice to know we're free to blow 900 rounds a minute. Yeah, it's nice to know we're free to blow 900 rounds a minute. Thank you. Well, I'm going to do one more song. It's a song I wrote a long time ago. One time I wrote this song. And I'm going to ask Kathy Mattea. She recorded this song, and that is an honor beyond, I have no way to express how honoring it is to feel like somebody else liked your work enough to record it. And so I wrote this when I started to feel like I was getting old, and it was like that was like 40 years ago. So I can see the place where I came from and hear those sounds right now, and I can find the paths I used to run and believe I still know how. But then I shake my head, clear in my vision, I keep those scenes at bay. and I can see the place where I came from, slipping further and further away. And I can
feel the way I used to feel when the world was small and green, and you sang a song of soft appeal, and I curled into my dream. Then I shake my head, clearing my vision. I keep those scenes at bay, and I can feel the way I used to feel, slipping further and further away.
time keeps moving faster and faster. I'm not losing track. Oh, I'm afraid that something's forgotten, so I keep looking back. And I can hear the songs you used to sing, and swear I won't let go. You were strong and you knew everything, and that was all I had to know. But then I shake my head, clear in my vision. I keep those scenes at bay, and I can hear the songs you used to sing, slipping further and further away. I can hear the songs you used to sing, slipping further and further away, slipping further and further away. Thank you so much.
Hey, Cheryl. We think you should do one more song, Cheryl.
I don't have another song to do.
You have 500 million other songs.
All right, I'll think of something. Hold on a minute.
This woman goes out for
Holy.
a walk, and her songwriting brain can't stop, and she comes back writing a song to the tune of the Mexican hat dance with no words except potato, 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 over and over again. The brain is always going.
I haven't done it in a long time. I don't think so. What? Yeah. Let's do that one. Good idea. Thank you, Kenny White. This is a song I wrote. I wrote a lot of songs about my cat Penrod, who was among. He is an accountant for one thing, so the royalties all went to him. But he threw this fabulous party for his 15th birthday, and I didn't even know he was going to have a party because he doesn't tell me. He's no longer with us. I don't know where he's around. He's at the stock exchange and stuff, but he doesn't have time for me anymore. But I wrote this song about his party because, boy, it was a rockin' party. Let me see. You plug this in. Is that how that works? On my cat's birthday, the mice did sway and the squirrels did dance around. Dogs went nuts when they heard such fuzz, hustled out to party down. The little birds tap danced all around the ants, moving in a conga line. Weasel band played, ladybugs made, crocus and azalea wine. sitting at the tables in their pirate blouses. Guess they got the furniture from out of their houses. Out back at the volleyball, toads had to argue every call. Crows showed up in the cop outfits, holsters sliding off their hips. Deer hung back by the garden shed, turkeys scratched in the flower pit. On my cat's birthday, the birthday cake was several stories high. Cats ate down along the ground, birds ate in the sky. Oh, and the squirrels ate too from the edge of the roof until they finally jumped right in. But the band played on till the cake was gone. We'll never see another again. The catnip came and it all went south. Where did that goldfinch get that mouth? Dogs growling over bones they'd buried. A rabbit and a robin got married. Band started singing about love so deep. Guest of honor drifted off to sleep, curled around another old cat dream. And that's how Penrod turned 15. Birthday, my cat's 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 birthday. Kenny White. Thank you so much, all of you. Kathy, I love doing this when I get to do it. Good night.
Cheryl Wheeler. Oh, my. She first performed on a public stage at age 12, and she wrote her first song at age 17. Her first big break was getting hired as Jonathan Edwards' bass player and harmony singer. And she has never had a day job in her whole life. Her most recent album is Cheryl Wheeler Live featuring Kenny White. That was the one and only Cheryl Wheeler. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. We're going to close this week's show with a performer who lives in North Carolina. She was born near Pittsburgh and grew up in St. Louis in a musical family, listening to a wide range of music from country to R&B. She joined a singing and dance troupe at 16, and when she was 19, she was offered a record deal by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. She turned them down because she had a passion for country music, and that's what she wanted to do. She's been making records since 2007, and she's a passionate voice for country music artists of color. She has a radio show on Apple Music Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. She's also just done a lot of advocacy for country music artists of color. She calls her unique sound Southern Soul, and her latest album is called Revival on her own Baldylocks label. Please welcome to the mountain stage, Rissi Palmer.
Thank you so much. We're extremely excited to be here. I'm Rissi, and this is Charles Newkirk. And yes, applaud that man. He just had twins. His wife just had twins. So, like, give him extra love. He's tired. We're extremely grateful and thankful to be here on Mountain Stage. I mean, I just got introduced by Kathy Mattea. Like, that's pretty... I'm good. It's going to be a good week. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all stories and sing some songs. So this first song that we're going to do for y'all tonight is from my album, The Back Porch Sessions. It came out in 2015. There really is no story behind this song, but this is called Sweet Sweet Lovin'. I say na 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 na. I say na 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 na. I get my bacon from the butcher, get my eggs from the farm, get my strength from my daddy, smart mouth from my mama. Get my word from the preacher, my money from the bank, for all of my good home training, got my credit to thank. When I need kissing, then I can get my sweet, sweet loving from you. I do, hey, I sure do, get my sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving from you. I like the touch of your hand on the small of my back. Feel your lips on my neck. I don't know how to act. You make me wanna be faithful. Say, understand, true. No one else can do me quite the way that you do. 'Cause when you call, I come running and get my sweet, sweet loving from you. I do, hey, I sure do. My sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving from you. Yeah. Everything I want, yeah, you give it to me, baby. Yeah. Most precious thing to me, yeah, satisfaction guaranteed. I find peace in your arms, yeah. It feels like home wherever you are, yeah, where I belong. Give me a kiss and then I can get my sweet, sweet loving from you. Yes, I do. Oh, my, sweet, sweet loving, y'all, from you. Yes, I do, yeah. I get my sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving from you. I do get my sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving from you. Oh, I get my sweet, I get my sweet, I get my sweet, I get my sweet loving from you. Yeah, I get my sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving, sweet, sweet loving from you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next song I wrote in 2014. I grew up outside of St. Louis in a small town called Eureka, Missouri. And I went to school. St. Louis had a very interesting program. It was a voluntary desegregation program where they would bring students in from the city into the suburbs. And so I got to meet a lot of kids from all over St. Louis, all over the area, East St. Louis, all of that. And in that time, I made friends with people that were from Ferguson, Missouri. So in 2014, when the news first broke about the murder of Michael Brown, I saw it unfold on social media before it hit national news and became a national news story. And I remember understanding the frustration that a lot of people felt in Ferguson and all over the world when it became a story, and wanting to add something positive to so much of the noise that was going on. And that seems to be a theme. There's a lot of noise. And I saw this quote, and the quote was, "They tried to cut us down, but they didn't know that we were seeds." And I'm a positive person. I try to be a positive person, and I felt like that was the message, that each and every one of us are seeds, and we can decide what type of seed we want to be. Do we want to be seeds of positivity? Do we want to be a seed of community? Do we want to be a seed of empathy? Or do we want to be seeds of chaos? Like, that's entirely up to each and every one of us, and that's a choice that we can make every day. And so I wrote this song, and we're going to do this for you. It's called Seeds, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Brothers and sisters, don't believe what you've been sold. They can bury your body, but never touch your soul. They built you a prison, locked up your mind, made you think you're nothing, and filled your head with lies. Can't act too free, act too proud, shine too bright, speak too loud. But when they come to cut you down, that's when you gotta stand your ground. When they bury our dreams, we push them up through concrete. We growing where they can't see. These roots run deep, 'cause we are seeds. When we rise up, no weapon can stop us. No wall can block us. No hate can't stop love. We are seeds. Hey, I said we are seeds. Oh yeah. Yes. Mothers and fathers, ancestors of this earth, bring your strength and wisdom. Teach your children what they're worth. 'Cause armed with truth and mercy, they won't fall to anyone. They're standing on our shoulders, reaching for the sun. When they bury our dreams, we push them up through concrete. We growing where they can't see. These roots run deep, 'cause we are seeds. When we rise up, no weapon can stop us. No wall can block us. No one can stop love. I said we are seeds. Hey, I said we are seeds. Yeah, yeah. I said the battle is now, and we are the army. I said the battle is now, we are the army. Said the battle is now, we are the army. Said the battle is now, it's now, it's now, right now. Hey, when they bury our dreams, we push them up through concrete. We growing where they can't see. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're gonna move from social issues to my house. So this next song is about my husband. We've been married for 12 years, and he's at home with my babies right now. I have a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old, and God bless him. Y'all say a prayer for him. I'm just hoping nothing's on fire when I get home. Anyway, when we got married, I had never lived with a man that wasn't a relative, like my baby brother or my daddy. So I had very unrealistic expectations for what marriage was going to be. I thought it was going to be like an adult sleepover. Like, we're going to have fun, and we're going to agree all the time, and I'm with my best friend, and we're going to make out, and it's going to be awesome. No. I can tell by the way some of you are laughing that you understand. And I remember the very first fight that we ever got into. I was just so frustrated with him, and it broke my heart that we were fighting because we weren't supposed to fight. We're best friends. And I told my grandmother, who had been married to my grandfather for 50 plus years when he passed away, I was just like, I called her Pooh, by the way. I was like, Pooh, you didn't tell me it was going to be like this. He is always talking and in my face, and he's always here. Like, you didn't tell me marriage is going to be like this. And so I was like, so what? Like, how did you do this? How did you do this? And she said, well, baby, there's going to be good times and there's going to be bad times. But the good thing about the bad times is the making up. And then I was slightly grossed out because I was thinking about her and my grandfather, and that's disgusting. But she was right. And so that's what this next song is about. This is about the good times. And so the making up. And so this is called Soul Message. So here we go. Charles is fired. Here we go. Ooh, baby, baby, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put down your coat, baby. Set aside your pride. I'm not up against you, I'm still on your side. See, I don't wanna fight you, I wanna work it out. But you can't feel my intentions when it's so loud. There's no need for talking, don't need words to say, 'cause I can surely reach you this way by sending you a soul message just between you and me. We don't have to speak, sending you soul message, hey, so you can hear me, so something clearly. Yeah, we need a breakthrough of the heart, and the very best way to start is sending you a soul message. Yes. Let's just get quiet. Come and hold my hand. Each time we remember something we both understand. Can you feel my body sinking into yours? That's the kind of signal that you can't ignore. There's no need for talking, don't need words to say, 'cause I can surely reach you this way. Oh yeah, by sending you a soul message just between you and me. We don't have to speak, sending you a soul message, hey, so you can hear me, so something clearly, yeah. a soul message. Yes, I'm going further, deeper than skin. Hey, let's make a real connection. I'm on a mission to get your heart attention. Baby, just listen to what I'm giving you. I'm sending you a soul message just between you and me. We don't have to speak. Sending you a soul message, hey, so you can hear me, so something clearly. Yeah, we need a breakthrough of the heart, and the very best way to start is sending you a soul message. Yes, I'm sending you, I'm sending you, I'm sending you a soul message, baby. I'm sending you, I'm sending you a soul message from my heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 from my heart, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think we have time for one more. Y'all were awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you again to Mountain Stage for having me. This has been a huge, huge, huge bright spot, and I'm just very grateful and very thankful to the places that music takes me. So thank you. This last song that I'm gonna play for y'all is about the small town that my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother are all from, where I used to spend my summers when I was a kid. When we were driving up here today, I was just like, God, this reminds me so much of Somerville. It's a small place in Georgia called Somerville. It's between Chattanooga and Atlanta, and very small town. They have a Walmart, and very excited about that. And my mother's whole side of her family is from there. Both my parents are from Georgia, but my mom, that's where she was born, grandma, great-grandma, all of them. And instead of summer camp, the day after school was over, I got put on a plane and sent to Atlanta, where I would spend the summer with my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. And in July, we would spend the whole month at my great-grandmother's house. And the house was probably about the size of this stage, maybe a little bit smaller, and had a tin roof and no indoor air conditioning, God help us. And my grandmother had a washer and dryer, but she did not believe in drying clothes. And so she would put them on the line, and they smelled like sunshine. Like, I don't know what else to say. And I had a ball. I don't think I wore shoes the entire time. And it just was amazing. It was magical. And it was the first place that I ever started singing. And it was the first place where I was ever affirmed about my singing. And they used to let me stand on the front porch and sing into one of those push brooms. And and they would make requests and like, sing the greatest love of all. Sing crazy. And I would sing it, and they would give me quarters. Little did I know that I would still be singing for quarters all these years later. But nonetheless, it was the first place where I believed that being a singer was possible. And so when I made my very first independent record after being signed and after being in the music industry and just hating it, I wanted to remind myself of the place where music felt natural and felt beautiful. And so I made my album, The Back Porch Sessions, and I dedicated it to my family and to this small town. And so I wrote this song. And so I want y'all to all go to wherever your Somerville is, wherever the place is that you felt loved and affirmed and confident. And that's what this is. And so this is Somerville. And it's been a huge honor and pleasure to play for y'all tonight. Thank you.
Running barefooted through the summertime, white sheet drying on that old clothesline. You'd say, child, wash your feet before you come inside to eat. I show up at the start of June. August always came too soon. As we pull away in our Ford door, you'd stand crying on your front porch. Get me back to where you were when love was still in Somerville. Shed a tear, cracked a smile when I let my mind wander down that country mile where love is real in Somerville. Take a ham bone and flat green beans, turn a bear covered into a feast. Didn't have nothing you couldn't tell me. You always had my cherry ice cream. You raised us all on kisses and honey. Jesus and switches, stretching money. You knew God and you gave him to us. We had you so we knew love. Highland Avenue. Too soon to take 20 years. You left turns to get me back to where you were when love was still in Somerville. Shed a tear, cracked a smile when I let my mind wander down that country mile where love is real in Somerville. There's an overgrown field where flowers grew. There's a house where there's no you. Highland Avenue. I'm missing you. It took 20 years. You left turns to get me back to where you were when love was still. Oh, in Somerville, shed a tear, cracked a smile when I let my mind wander down that country mile. My heart is still in Somerville. Na 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 na. My heart is still, oh, in Somerville. One day I'm coming home. I love you, I love you. Hey, hey, no matter where I go, my heart is still, oh, in Somerville. Na 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 na. Oh, my heart is still in Somerville. Na 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 na. Oh, my heart is still in Somerville. Thank you all so much.
Rissi Palmer. Oh, thank you. That was beautiful. She has a radio show, like I said, on Apple Radio. It's called Color Me Country. And she also has a nonprofit sort of helping to raise funds to help other country music artists of color find their way when they're starting out. And she's also a special correspondent for CMT's Hot 20 Countdown. Her latest album is Revival. That was Rissi Palmer. Thank you to Rissi Palmer. Our thanks to Cheryl Wheeler and to Kenny White. Thank you to Joslyn and the Sweet Compression. And thanks to Maia Sharp. And thanks to you out there listening on the radio. Because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. And we never forget that. We hope you'll come back next week when we welcome the David Bromberg Quintet, Sarah Harmer, Arlo McKinley, and Taylor Ray. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producer is Jeff Shirley. Assistant producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. Production manager is Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Brian Hensley. With production assistance by Michael Lipton, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Reuben Shirley, Kelly Lassiter, and Big J. Photographic services by Chris Morris, and special thanks to Brian Blauser. Thank you for your loyalty and your wonderful eye. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can? You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, a place that I call home. It's been years now since I left there, and this city life's about got the best of me. I can't remember why I left so free, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see, but I can sure remember where I come from. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, the still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Well, I paid the price for the leaving, and this life I have's not one I thought I'd find. Just let me live, love, let me cry, but when I go, just let me die among the friends who'll remember when I'm gone. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, a place that I call home. Home, home, home. Oh, can almost smell the honeysuckle vine. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. You were a wonderful audience. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all of us at Mountain Stage.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office. This is NPR.